그거 같더라.
Previously on 앨런웨이크.
지난 이야기.
I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
아니 휴가 때 무슨 일을 시키냐.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a
일주일이나
nightmare.
됐다고?
The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at. But the cabin had disappeared.
그림자 괴물. 3년 전? (3년) 전이랑 얼굴이 똑같은데? 3일 전 아니야?
I'm home.
I'm home.
Worst weather I've ever seen.
야 밖에 날씨 미쳤는데?
It'll warm you up. Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night.
난가 봐.
Turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
커피 메이커를 켜십시오. 주방이 어딘데? 켜기.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
뭐야? TV야? TV네? 앨리스에게 가십시오. 제가 오라 그러면 안 돼요?
Oh, hey. I just finished those cover mock-ups.
아,
They're on your desk. Tell me what you
이거
think.
내 책 표지구나.
I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
이거다.
These look really
아주
good.
좋아 보이는데?
Sure, until Barry gets his hands on
베리 그 전화했던 애 아니야?
it. Will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Speaking of Barry.
이건 뭐야? 불 꺼졌다. 안 돼, 안 돼, 안 돼.
Alan, please check the fuse box.
휴즈?
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry. I really don't like this out.
기다려봐.
Hurry.
여기 있다.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm
괜찮아?
sorry. It just really spooked
아니
me.
어둠을 무서워하는
Don't
이유가
worry.
뭘까?
We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just, especially when I'm not prepared
둘이
for
껴안고
it, you
있는데요?
know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really
스위치?
bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
뽀뽀할 것 같은데?
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right
저
now.
그거 아니야? 강아지
Seriously.
강아지 교육할 때 하는
I
그거잖아.
love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
헉! 뭐야? 야 소리! 야 소리! 현재 돌아왔다 다시.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests.
요다.
I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done.
다른 증상?
If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me.
낚시를 하다 왔나?
Sheriff Breaker is waiting for you.
아까 그 여자분이랑 얘기해야 되나 봐.
Locate your wife. I believe you'll find the sheriff in her office. Just go down the corridor.
이 요다 아저씨 아님. 물고기.
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she?
안 물어봤다 요다야. 이야이야.
Fisherman like me.
어디지? 뭐야, 또 불 꺼졌어.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver.
이 할머니.
Fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent,
아니,
Deputy.
이 할머니 뭘 알고 있는 것
Rules
같아.
will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver.
아닌가? 수석이 없어졌어. 어떡해. 들키는 거 아니야, 이제?
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
끝에 있는 사무실이 어디 있는데?
That was Cynthia Weaver.
아,
I guess you
어?
could call her the town.
여기 거기잖아.
Come in,
아니네?
Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
내 폰 내놔.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night.
그래.
I couldn't. She'd lock me up.
없어졌잖아. 발신자
Excuse me.
불.
I need to take this.
No?
Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
뭐야?
Go to the back lot.
뒷뜰
There's a hole in
주차장.
the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak.
국립공원으로 오래.
Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
우리가 지켜보고 있다고? 그
Mr.
할머니
Wake, can I
없어졌어.
help you with anything?
아니요, 아니요,
I
아니요,
need to
아니요.
get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the lights on? The deputies, Thank you, man.
불
Thank
켰어.
you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different.
술 취했나?
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Well, folks, it's been another long
뭐야? 한 가지만 더 말씀.
about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty.
뭔데 빨리 말해줘.
Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows.
총기가 발사됐다는
Shots
신고.
fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with
아니지?
celebrating the completion of their
방금 뿡 소리 나는데? 발차기! 힘이 좀 센데? 여기서
Alice's
뭘 보라는
driver's
거야?
license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
운전면허증?
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been?
헉,
I've been
진짜
trying to reach you
일주일이
for a
지났다고?
week. You and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry,
베리
listen to me.
왔다는데?
I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
아씨. 아니, 베리도 못 믿을 것 같은데? 나가자도 못 믿음.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from
술
darkness,
취한 거지?
shapes it from nothingness.
죽은 줄
The
알았는데.
way a sculptor carves a
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have
좀 엿듣다 갈까?
inadvertently caused on...
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be
누구지?
staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay
부인이
at Cauldron
말한-
Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
사람이잖아.
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a
초대한
place
적도
where...
있다고?
Hey,
Oh my!
take it easy.
뭐야, 베리야?
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know
뭔가
what
딱
hit you
생각한
once I
이미지긴
stick my
하다.
lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
뭐야? 뭘 초대한 적이 있다 그러고.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
아니 이 친구가 온 것도 신기하다.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript,
그래 일반 사람이면 못
the fact that I'd
믿지.
written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled
냄새를
blood,
맡은
and he
거겠지.
believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a
사람이
midnight appointment
납치되는데?
with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake!
그 여자 아니야?
Barry, you found him!
모즈.
Oh, wow, I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go.
부러졌네.
Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
눈빛 어쩔 거야.
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr.
머리가
Takes
텅 빈
a
여자야?
This is not her fault.
러스티. 밖에 있는 사람인가?
Wait here.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right?
별장을 빌려준다고?
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but might
강아지
have to
어쩐다.
Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from
어.
It's just across
Seriously, Al. What you were saying in the car? Just
야,
listen to
잠깐만.
yourself.
신청서 어딨어?
What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared?
아까
Last time
무슨
you
책상에
slept.
어디
Are
있다
you high?
했는데?
Have you been drinking?
아이 시끄러봐.
Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice, and everything's just...
Understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong. It's a good story.
아니
It's a
이제는 왜
bestseller.
자꾸
But when you start confusing fiction with reality,
그냥 소설이라고 생각하는 것 같아.
funny farm.
아니, 어? 앨리스랑 통화 연결 안 되면은 눈치채야 되는 거 아니야?
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys.
열쇠 받아.
Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake.
저 열쇠에 대한 안
Glad to
좋은
have you
기억이
staying.
있는데요.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end
자연
of the nature
산책로
trail.
끝.
It's an easy walk.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those
아니,
situations
믿는 거야,
always
안
end
믿는
up in
거야?
disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
믿겠냐고.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
응? 밤 된 건가?
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al. Al.
12시에 가는 거 말리나 봐.
We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to
그냥
come
다
along.
무시해버리는데?
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
나가 뭘 알아?
Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do
아니
it.
지금까지
You stay here, and
말했잖아.
if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
12시부터 아침까지? 아추.
Just be careful with the natives, Al.
마을 사람들을
Locals
조심하라고?
are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
너 쳐다보는 사람 없지?
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here.
아,
Spores.
같이
poison
가면 안
ivy.
되나? 일단 나가볼게. 차 타고 못 가나?
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. It
아,
wasn't a long walk to the visitor center,
진짜?
and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest. I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever
차
done,
타면 더
but I
빠른데?
was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them,
그건 맞아.
and they had Alice.
야, 깜짝아! 뭐야? 일로 내려가야겠다. 누구세요? 어! 그네가 왜 지 혼자 움직여? 뭔데? 왜 갑자기? 불도 이거 깨진 거 같은데? 야, 그냥 차 타고 오지 그랬냐? 꽤 먼데. 어!
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
뭐야? 뭔데?
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
어, 너 뭐야? 러스티 어디가? 뒷줄인가 본데? 나 왔어 나 왔어. 어머. 야 피자국 뭐야 이거?
Mr. Wake? Oh, hell. It happened.
아니 무슨 일?
Just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark.
알고 있다고?
It'll come back for me. You must. The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right
어
back.
죽을 것 같아.
Whatever did this couldn't be far.
불을 켜십시오. 아 멍멍이.
It would help me understand what had happened.
그걸 어떻게 켜지? 밖에 발전기 그거 있나?
The only way
아
to make sure
미안.
that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
문 닫혀 있다. 아 여기 맞나봐. 뭔가 찌지직거려. 라디오인가? 여기다.
I was too
도끼?
late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
그럼 어떡해?
Rusty!
야 어떡해 저 사람?
Rusty!
야!
The ground was covered with glowing patches that looked like liquid
아저씨!
garbage.
뭐야? 가라! 죽어! 야! 이 사람도 없어졌는데?
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
잠깐만! 강아지는? 강아지는? 제가 강아지한테 문제 타기만 해봐. 뭐야 여기다. 어? 야 착한 아저씨 아니었어? 야! 아저씨 왜 그래? 아저씨 왜 그래? 아저씨 왜 그래? 아저씨 왜 그래? 어디가? 죽어! 어떻게 되는 거야? 건물 무너지는 거 아니지? 여기로 가는 거구나. 뒤쪽으로. 뭐야. 아니, 어둠에 자꾸 다 무너져 버리는데요? 모임. 전화 온다. 그 벨인가?
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy.
이제야 믿는
You're
거야?
crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
야, 진짜 문 열어주지 마라. 문 열어주지 말라 했다. 아니, 이런 데까지 찾아가야 된다고?
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
자연 산책로 맨 끝. 전화기? 여기서 전화 걸었나 봐. 또 왔다, 씨. 너무 많잖아! 죽어라. 죽어, 이씨. 가라. 다리 무너지는 거 아니야? 아니겠지? 뭔가 또 슬슬 나올 것 같다. 아니, 아무도 없는데. 너무 어둡잖아. 여긴 뭐야? 깜짝아! 아니, 잠깐만. 잠깐 맞았는데 왜 안 죽음? 아니, 개센데? 이렇게 빨리. 너무 빨라. 죽어. 죽어. 너무 빨라. 죽어. 오씨. 뭐야? 아, 깜짝 놀랐네. 아, 죽을래? 혹시 뭐 한장 있어? 죽어라. 에? 야, 큰일남. 총알 없어 이제. 저기 가면 죽겠지? 아, 안된다. 아, 제발. 아니, 미친. 어떡해. 또 죽어. 아, 선생님, 일로와. 아, 제발. 아, 총알 진짜 없어. 곤란한데? 아, 너무 많아. 아, 너무 많잖아요. 깜짝아! 진짜, 얘들아. 야, 이거 못 살아. 야, 아니, 야, 이거 어떻게 살아? 아니, 도망갈, 필, 그건 줘야 되는 거 아니야? 아니, 미친! 아니, 쓱쓱쓱쓱 때리는 게 어딨음! 야, 최대한 피해서 가야 되나 본데? 빨리? 아닌가? 답이 없는데? 개 많아! 꺼져! 제발요! 제발! 야, 제발! 에? 와, 야, 진짜 많아! 와! 아니, 이거 한 대 맞으면 그냥 끝인데? 에? 이거 어떻게 게임? 아니, 돌지 말고 바로 뛰어? 바로 뛰는 거였어. 깜짝 놀랐어. 야, 저건 뭔데 지 혼자 움직여? 뭐야, 왜 또? 아니, 갑자기 왜 많이 나오는 건데? 왜 갑자기 많이 나오는 건데? 안녕히 계세요. 길이 여기네. 이건 뭔 표시지? 케이블카 타라는 건가? 나 태워줘! 빨리. 깜짝아. 안 열어주나 했네, 씨. 아니, 뭐지? 왜 사람들이. 아니, 착했다가 갑자기 막 어둠에 잡히고. 뭐야, 뭔데? 뭔데? 미친 전화기들! 돌았나? 사람 개 많다. 누구 나왔다. 누구죠?
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming.
뭐야?
That flashlight's
새로운
kid stuff.
사람인데?
The flares will keep the bastards away.
그럼 조명탄 100개만 주세요.
see them too?
Hell, of course I see him. Come on, we gotta move.
나 같은 사람이 또 있어?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but
Let's move.
I lost my gun back there.
아,
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
아 이걸 누르고 있으라고?
But then I recognized
어?
him. He'd
같은
been on
배에
the
타고
ferry
있던
when I first
남자?
arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was
이놈이
a coincidence.
납치범이라고?
He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake. You better keep up. That's what I got for you.
아저씨! 눈 어떻게 하는데? 야 잡아! 야야야! 아! 해줘! 됐다.
Lover's Peak. Right up
Oh,
these stairs, Wake.
phew.
Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
이거
Are you
썼는데?
kidding? Give me the gun.
썼는데요? 아! 아저씨! 아저씨?
Just a little more.
써버렸는데.
Right up these stairs,
아니!
Wake. Use
아니,
the flares
이거
from the emergency
썼다고!
box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
야 진짜 끌렸다 이거. 야야 나가긴 해줘야 될 거 아니야. 길막당하면 어떻게 나가? 미친놈들아. 아니 나가긴 해줘야 될 거 아니야.
It's open.
어씨 야 빨리 와. 아니 아저씨. 으 불빛. 휴. 아.
Oh, you feeling better now, Wake?
Oh.
All cozy and safe.
살았네.
Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
금방 몰려온다고? 나도 총을 줘.
This is it, Wake.
아. 넌 많은 거 아닌겨?
Give me the goddamn gun. They're coming.
That's not how this goes. Get with the
시나리오대로 하라고? 아! 아저씨 해봐! 아! 아니 이 아저씨가 앞에 있는데 왜 나를 아 깜짝아! 아니 아이씨 화장! 아! 야 미친 저 아저씨한테 맞으니까 피가 다 깎였어. 아 깜짝아! 나이스! 하나 남았다. 일로 와라. 해줘! 해줘!
See? Nothing to it.
아직 안 죽었잖아. 아.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were going to say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer.
적힌 대로
Congratulations.
진행되고 있다고?
You're going to bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial.
우와 진짜 딱 소설 속에 들어와서 이 인물들이랑
What the hell are
대화하는
you
느낌
talking
아니야?
Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her and
튄다. 트래버식. 총 들면 무섭긴 해.
You're gonna give me the manuscript or you'll be sorry.
원고를 주지
Come
않으면?
back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
원고 몇 개
He had
모자른데?
Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to
무너지나?
get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
여긴가? 저 어디로 왔어요? 어디가? 어디가? 엥? 아,
He had Alice,
오케이.
and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical
일로
power.
가서?
But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get
깜짝아.
back to Barry and figure out my next move.
이쪽으로 가서 일로 내려가. 아니 왜 떨어졌지? 당황스럽네 굉장히. 저기 있다. 어? 덧? 아 뭐야?
What the hell?
아니 반짝거리니까 밟고 싶게 생겼잖아. 조심. 개 많은데? 야, 아니 여기 곰이 그렇게 많이 나와? 진짜 많은데? 나 어디로 내려왔어? 깜짝아. 또 떨어지는 줄 알았네. 저 밑으로 가면 되나? 뒤쪽에 사람 좀 많이 나오네? 길 어딨네. 못 떨어지니? 아니. 진짜 너무 짜증나. 아니 얘들아 방금 왔잖아. 뭐야? 근데 뭔 소린데? 가라. 또 있어? 아니 너무 많은데? 아니 왜 이렇게 많은 거요? 진짜 이 아저씨 개센 아저씨잖아. 진짜 어디 봐봐. 야 맵이 너무 무섭다.
I'd heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades.
뭐야?
Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
저기 가라는 건가? 여기 템 있나 봐. 무너진다. 이 안에 있나? 뭐야? 여기 안에 있나? 아닌데? 여기 있다. 휴. 뭐야? 미안해. 발목 부러졌을 것 같아. 진짜. 컷! 조명 더 써버려! 아이씨. 얘들아. 나 아직 마음의 준비가 안 됐다고! 어디. 안 오겠지? 휴. 방앗간 꼭대기로 가래. 왜 꼈어? 무너지지 마세요. 엥? 엥? 뭐야 이거? 엥? 기름? 이것도 닿으면은 체력 다나보다. 다시 올라가야겠다. 에? 이거 밀어야 되구나. 올라갈 때 가는 줄. 어디가? 오는 거 또 있어? 조명탄도 또 있는데? 사다리. 찜찜한데. 또 많이 나온다는 소린가? 아니 뭐가 이렇게 많아? 건물 무너진다. 무서워요. 또 뭐 나올 것 같아. 가라고. 조명! 멀리 가라. 천천히. 됐다. 때리면 돼. 쏴! 오지마 이씨. 여기가 길인가 보다. 여보세요? 뭔 소리? 깜짝아! 진짜. 아니 이렇게 사람 놀래키기 있음? 오씨. 깜짝 놀랐네 씨. 아 건전지 그냥 써버려 이씨. 아! 아니 미쳤나? 언제까지 떨어? 아! 가라고. 오이씨. 아 야야야야야야. 아 조명 더 써버려. 에? 조명 더 썼는데요? 아니 왜 이렇게 안 죽어? 아 미치겠다. 일로와. 깜짝아! 큰일 날 뻔. 다행이다. 뭔 소리냐? 전기톱이야 이거는? 아 미쳐. 너무 빠른 거 아니야 니네? 막혔는데? 와. 가봐. 아니 절로 가라고. 미친 거 아님? 아니 너무 빠른데? 와씨. 아니 미쳤는데? 야 진짜로. 오지마. 빨리 가. 아 진짜 가라. 얘들아 한 번 봐줘. 여기까지만 가면 돼. 제발. 전화 왔는데?
Barry? Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay
새로
here.
뒤덮였다고?
I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
베리에게 돌아가래. 돌아갈 수 있을까? 어디 까마귀가 왜 이렇게 많은 거로?
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
아무도 없나?
I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
뭔가 건물 안에서 뭘 빼야겠지? 차고 열쇠. 뭐야?
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its
맞아
own.
나.
You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing.
안 돼?
The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story.
한 번에 야 뭐야? 야 잠깐만. 아니 뭐야? 깜짝 놀랐네. 안 따라오지? 열쇠. 차 타고 가면 되겠지? 뭐야? 내가 운전하는 거야? 나와라. 아니 GTA인데? 맞아 이씨. 몰라 길. 어디로 가는데? 길이 없는데요? 몰라. 여기 거기 아니야? 나 처음에 사고 난데? 아닌가? 길 어딘데? 내가 가는 데가 맞는 길인가? 어디야? 여기? 응? 여긴가 보다. 뭐야 이거? 여기가 아닌가? 내릴 수가 있구나. 야, 못타 이거?
was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
야, 베리 어딨어? 우리 집 어디였어? 아, 깜짝아. 아, 얘들아, 꺼져봐, 진짜 한 번만. 아, 집 기억 안 난다고. 아, 아니야. 계속 위로 올라갔어야 됐어. 가라. 아! 어? 아! 일로 와. 아니, 오지 마. 전화 온다.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your
원고를 계속
wife back.
가져오라네.
Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
It's not done.
I need a week.
2 days.
Still?
The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife.
와, 쓰레기 자식.
Well, get me?
Yes, I get
까마귀 봐. 야, 베리 괜찮냐?
Barry
깜짝아.
talked about birds over the phone.
베리야. 설마 너까지. 와,
Al! Al, I am so glad you're here.
들어왔다는데? 야, 기다려봐, 베리. 템 좀 챙기고. 뒤로 들어가도 되겠지? 야! 잠깐만, 개 많아. 아니, 이거 어디로 가? 세대를 물리치라고? 꺼져. 가라. 오지마! 아야! 가라 했지? 가라고! 됐다. 이 썩을놈이 이거 쫓아낼 때까지 문 안 열어준 거야? 와, 씨. 가라. 얘들아. 돈 많다니까. 돈 많다니까요. 와! 미친. 왜 이렇게 많아? 가라. 있다.
You can open the door
이
now.
싸가지 없는 놈.
They're gone.
문 좀 열어주지, 이씨. 문 열어라.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
진심으로 사과한다고?
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something.
지역신문?
Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him
납치범을
to get Alice
죽이는
back.
그걸 쓰면 안 돼? 나는 앨리스를 찾았고 납치범은 죽었다. 그렇게 쓰면 되잖아.
For me, the supernatural.
아, 근데 얘는 글 못 쓴다 그랬지 지금.
For the human psyche, a tool to use in
아,
writing
맞다.
fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
베리한테 써달라고 그래.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
I know.
See you soon.
차 바로 출발시키는데?
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the old dear
diner.
뭐야?
Good girl.
일부러 벨이 밖으로 끌어낸 것 같아. 마을 밖에 있는 저기 산다 했잖아.